Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Juveline Velasco, and if it's your first time here, I make videos about BPO, outsourcing, and marketing. So to give you a little bit background, I have been in the business of cold calling and customer support for many years now, and I have tried tons of dialers in my entire experience, and I can tell which one is good from the bad. Now, I will discuss with you what are the best dialers that I have used so far, which one is applicable for your business, which one is applicable for inbound or outbound calling. And the reason why dialer is really important because it will help you to build an amazing sales system, pipelines, and follow-ups. Now, if you don't have those things in place, then you're missing a lot when it comes to sales or cold calling, especially if you're in a sales. Not all the leads are going to buy. I guess 70% or 50% of them are not going to buy, and it requires a follow-up. So good dialer will help you to build a good follow-up systems. And by the way, what is a dialer? It is a software application that you are installing to your computer or to your phone in order to dial numbers, make calls, and receive calls. It is specifically built for telemarketing. What do you mean by that? It is built for you to make thousands and millions of calls in a shorter period of time. So if you're gonna ask, how about a cell phone? How about messengers? How about WhatsApps? Are they dialer? No, they're not dialer, because if you're going to use the same account or same number, you are more likely to be marked as a spam. Your number will be blocked eventually, and it's not a good experience. It's something that you don't want to take risks. That's why we have the dialer, because it is built for telemarketing. Let's get started. What are the best dialers that I have used so far? Let's have the outbound calls. For outbound calls, I would recommend the Alloware and the Dial Pad. Okay, I just combined these two dialers. It's because they have the same features, same process. If you want to use it, just think about a Google Voice and Skype. They are the same. Okay, they are very fast pacing when it comes to outbound calling, and I would say that you can make 300 to 400 calls if you are relentless. It's a manual dialer, so you need to copy and paste those numbers, or you have to manually type it. If it's your goal is only to start cold calling and you want to explore a cheaper price, then Alloware and Dialpad is good. I've never experienced to receive inbound call in Alloware and Dialpad, so I don't know how it works, but I can testify that it's working well when it comes to outbound calls. And to give you a heads up, there's no CRM integrated here. It is only a dialer, and you need to have a separate CRM or a spreadsheet for you to, get those informations and for you to track those leads. So there's two things that you need to work on. So Alloware and Dialpad is good for outbound calling, all in all. Now let's have the phone burner. So it's an automatic dialer, very fast paced, and it doesn't only give you the ability to take calls, it also allow you to send texts, send emails, make a video call, integrate the Zoom, make an appointment. So there's a lot of things to do because there's a CRM plus dialer in one login. So that's how good phone burner is when it comes to outbound calling. But unfortunately, it doesn't work well when it comes to inbound call. For some reason, I believe they need to work on it because the notification and the ring were not so obvious to the point that it's easy for you to miss out those inbound calls. And we know how important the inbound call is, right? Especially if you're in a sales. Those are the people that get back to us. Those are the people that might be interested to what we offer. That's why they gave us a call back. Or they are those people that has the additional concerns. So we want to know what are those inbound call. So it's something that you need to consider as well. And then you can't receive calls, especially if you are not in a dial session. You have to be really in the status of taking calls for you to receive calls, which is kind of odd. So all in all, phone burner is amazing when it comes to outbound calling. So, there's a trade-off going on here. Now, let's have a dialer for inbound calls. We have the Bliss phone. I can testify that Bliss phone is one of the best dialer for inbound call. I was using that when I worked as a customer support to Uber, where 90% of my calls were inbound, and it didn't fail me. It always works so well when it comes to inbound calling. There's no lagging. The moment you click the icon, it easily get connected to your client. So it's something that amazing when it comes to customer service. But again, another heads up, there's no CRM integrated. You have to have a CRM plus the Bliss phone for them to work together. I also tried to make outbound call using Bliss phone, and it was working well too. And I would say that I didn't have encounter any technical issue in the entire time I was using it. If you want the power combination of inbound calling and outbound calling, you're wondering what is the best dialer, then I would recommend the 59 and the Convoso. Okay, they are the best dialer that I have used. They are automatic dialer. You can easily make 300 to 400 calls per day without any hiccups. It is automatic to the point that you don't even have to click the number for you to call. It will automatically pop up on your screen, and the moment it came to your screen, it's either they already voicemail or they already answered the phone. So there's no ringing in your ear. I don't know if you have experienced this, but there's a dialer that is so annoying because it takes so long for you to get connected with your customers. But in 59 and Convoso, that's not how it works. Very convenient to use, and the moment that you disposition the call, there's going to be another call. So whether you're ready or not, until you put yourself on a break, then you will continuously receive a call without you having to click the number or look out for those contacts. And by the way, this Convoso N59 is very perfect when it comes to appointment setting, live transfer, or as a connector, because they are working so well when it comes to three-way call and call transferring. So it's something that you want to consider too. It's very smooth, and then the information of your client is already there, and you can look out for contacts, you can put notes, you can see what's going on with your leads, you can make follow-ups. So everything that you need is already with Convoso N59. So just try to look how much it is, and then but when it comes to the quality, I would say that it's really worth it. Okay, this review is based on merely my personal experience, and it may vary, depends on what account you have used it for, how you utilize it, and what are the customization. Just always remember that you can always try to explore. You can start from small. Don't give it all at once. So start from small, and someday you will grow and you will get there, and you will figure out what are those best tools applicable for your business. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll make sure to get back to you within 24 hours. That's how I work. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time, and have a great day. Bye now.